Welcome, everyone, to Dresden Files, New York. Parent of the year. Anyway, so, who remembers the fun times we had last week? Everyone here still, except for Travis, who actually wandered off. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I hear you.
I'm
All
trying
right.
to remember what happened.
Everyone just gets so deathly silent when I ask them what happened. It's almost like you guys can't remember something from week to week.
Yep.
That is sad.
I'm not going to deny that.
Who are you people?
I don't know. Who am I?
Oh well. Guess your daughter's lost forever.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Now I remember. I didn't sleep for crap last night, so sorry if I make less sense or I'm a little slow.
Steph, are you there? Because I can't hear you.
I'm here.
All right. So, what is up? What's going on? What do you guys remember?
Okay. Let's see. The fire was the week before I was here. But Sean's daughter getting kidnapped. Shay being incredibly pissed off. Eddie becoming Squire, pretty much.
Yeah. New Squire. Under
Or
my
forced
command,
Squire.
temporarily at least.
New Squire got loaned to you because she kind of forgot why she made him.
And then what else happened? I'm trying to remember everything because I remember that happened. I remember. Oh yeah.
If I remember correctly, she made him Squire because he was sharp of tongue, and literally literally nobody else that she's had for Squire or Knight is. Because an Eddie almost stalked his way out of that situation, and she wants that kind of silver tongue on her side.
Just didn't commit to it.
But yeah, that would make some sense actually.
Those weren't her exact. Well, those weren't her exact words, but that was about what it equated to, if I remember correctly.
That's a nice way of putting it, I'll say.
And then there was. Oh yeah, the deal with Fabian.
Which I believe has been executed, has it not?
Yep, and the strange tattoos. And that's about the end of my recollection.
Yep.
Having fun rolling dice.
Yeah, I'm talking about with the dice rolling. Because that 10 was a 6 and a 4. It compounded.
Because you rolled exploding dice.
Yeah. Compounded Shadowrun style.
Oh, that's neat. I haven't messed with this dice roller at all.
I'm trying to see if I can get just like a crap ton of dice to explode at once.
Kind of wish the dice roller had fate dice built into it, but
You do.
well, I mean, instead of
The
having
advanced
to,
roll doesn't have it as an option.
Yeah.
You gotta do the 1d4.
which I don't mind doing. 1d8, d8, I'm trying to remember the command. It'd be 40F. Yep, that was it.
If I go d10.
God damn. Looks like
That
that's
was to clear the history, so.
okay. Just roll 1,000 DF.
Yep.
And it came out to -8. Seems about right.
So, Kitlin, what are you doing?
I don't know.
One second.
Hello? Is anyone there?
No, we all died.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's life. Sometimes you die. Sometimes your whole RP group dies at the same time. Almost like what happened in the Dragon Age game.
I think 2 people survived. Although technically
2 people survived what?
they didn't die. Ugh.
Survived what? Dragon Age?
Died
game?
and then was died and then was forcibly inserted into a dog.
True.
Well, when you say survived, do you mean the original characters or just the players who didn't die at the end?
I don't know. Are you technically dead if your consciousness has been combined with 3 others to make it? Don't answer that. I just thought about it, and I really don't want to know the answer.
I mean, I would consider those characters to be dead because they're no longer those characters. They're the key, reforged.
Transformed into something different.
Fair point.
Either way, not who they were. And also not player characters anymore.
Fair point.
From
Now
a
Brandon's
Dresden Files standpoint, those characters are fucking dead.
from Dresden Files,
Like,
yes.
more
they-
dead than some are.
My brain's gonna explode if I think about it in the Dresden terms.
The Earthbender I made survived. I think the dog. No. Right. The guy,
got
the
ripped
one
up.
that became the dog, became part of the key. I think.
I remember that.
Yeah. Or like giving his body back, maybe. No, he became part of the key. Patrick, was your character? Yeah, your character became part of the key as well.
Nah, Voss survived.
Really? I thought Voss became part of the key.
Nah,
No, that was
So wait,
The
did 2 of
dog guy.
the 3 mages not actually become part of the mage amalgamation?
basically.
That's how.
Good luck, I guess.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well,
yeah, but you
yeah.
weren't touching the keep, so
It's like, okay, so Steph's character became part of it. I think.
No.
So-
my character became part of it.
No,
What
your
was-
character became part of it. The elf witch became part of it.
I can't remember the character's name. Shit,
The-
it hasn't been that long.
Thief. The thief who decided to become the brewer or take over as brewing became part of it.
Yeah, that was my character.
Yeah,
Marzillo, Victor.
Marzillo, Victor.
Ore? Ore.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remembered something.
That.
I remember stuff from far back. I can't remember stuff from a week ago.
Good job. It has been a couple months, though, to be honest. When did this start?
Right, so it's Ore,
I don't remember.
Marzillo, Voss, Victor. Milo was my character. I didn't have that many. So let's see. Victor became part of it. Ore became part of it. Marzillo became part of it. I think it might have just been them 3 in the... Oh, yeah, the Spirit.
That's right. And then they made
Yeah,
it just.
and that made 4.
I remember that.
I left Harlow and Voss as sort of the sole survivors of that
Just like,
encounter.
okay, that happened.
Man, Shape Earth has never been so useful. Nothing has been quite as useful as Shape Earth. That spell, that was fantastic. That's just my go-to for everything. Made a sword. I stopped the demon that I managed to petrify, and goddamn, that was hilarious. The big mean main demon is supposed to, like, I guess, kill us and then join in with a key. I just fucking turned him into rock and gave him a spell that he could not beat. A test. What is it? A Constitution test DC that he couldn't possibly reach. Oh, that was glorious. I got damn lucky with that too.
That was fun.
Like, the odds of that actually working were extremely low. Because I had to get the I had to get a matching pair. I had to successfully cast. I had to get a matching pair of dice. I had to successfully cast the spell, and I needed to get like at least a certain number of points on it.
Oh.
Like, it was low odds.
Part of the fun with dice, and also part of the incredible danger with dice. You may wind up screwed, or you may pull off some crazy bullshit.
It wasn't an easy roll either. Like, I needed to roll high in order to actually get the spell to go off too.
I am wondering what happened to Brandon and stuff, though.
Is it accumulation fix? That's it. The 20 roll I got, I think. Maybe? Yeah.
Around
A 3, a 6, and a 3 on the dragon die. Which got me 20, which was enough to cast it, and a 3 was enough to raise its spell power to just beyond the limit that I needed to get in order to keep the demon from ever breaking out. Oh,
Yep.
good times. It would not have been possible without one, the spell was giving me +1 spell power, the 3 giving me the extra 3 spell power, and then an extra 1 spell power from something that Ore did. Would not have been possible without that. Oh. We need to play this again sometime. We need to play Dragon Age
Well,
again sometime.
I need to actually look into the. I need to look into the system it's based on. Seems like you can do even more with it. And I was just. It was like Fantasy Age or something, very generic title. Looked cool. Because I actually feel limited by the setting with Dragon Age. Don't get me wrong, the Canary are cool.
Yeah, I just want to be able to do like a really hyper-focused mage like I did with that game where it's focused entirely on the usage of one element. It's like earth or wind or water or whichever. Might do earth again, might mix it up. And air magic is cool.
Mm-hmm.
It would really sold it for me to really convince me to take the sort of earth path. Was really just shape earth. Because the spell's literally earth bending. It's great.
So, I have no idea what happened to Brandon and Steph.
Internet?
They vanished like a minute before you got back, so I don't know. My god, they're both wizards.
I heard them talking as I was putting my stuff down, and then they stopped.
Yeah, I just don't know. Well.
Gosh darn house issues.
Hello.
Hello?
All right.
Hello.
Sorry, having several issues over here. I think my computer may have died. A death that is not coming back from.
Ooh, that's sucky.
Just keeps trying to restart, so I'm gonna unplug it for 60 seconds and plug it back in. See what that does.
Ah,
It happens.
Anyway. Then there was also a leak. We had to get that squared away. So, Steph, are you back in your room yet? I think there's possibly a no. Connor, are you
Yes,
still
sir.
around? All right, Steph is here?
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
here.
Okay, so you guys have had a good long time to think about what you're doing next. Please tell me, what is it that you are doing next?
Well, since nobody else is going to say anything, I think we should go visit the dragon.
All right. So here is the scene. So, all right. Here's what I'm going to do. You are all, I am assuming, still at Sean's house. Let's say you're all sitting around the table. Sean, have you prepared food for people? Or, all
Yeah.
right. Sean's prepared food for people. It's all there.
Hooray, free food.
indeed.
All right. Yay, the computer is fixed now. Steph, your idea worked perfectly. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. So, Sean goes and is fixing food. What are you making, Sean?
I don't know. Let's see. What do we have? We got a kitsune, a were-rat, and just any.
You've got the three crazy-looking people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Goldie
Good way to
crazy.
put it. Although it implies Vernon isn't crazy looking.
Okay. The two of the three crazy-looking people.
So many crazies out there.
I think the most normal looking person.
Right.
Yeah, it's probably Maddie.
Yes,
I'm
Maddie.
not looking.
Was this supposed to be a proper meal or just something to snack on while we talk?
Up to you. What did you say, Steph? I didn't catch that.
I'm not crazy looking.
You're not. You're just fucking gorgeous. So that doesn't mean that you look normal. Unless you want to look like a homely girl.
No.
All right. Didn't think so. Stunningly beautiful with a foxtail.
Yep.
So. So you want to go meet the dragon.
Yep.
Are you bringing this up to the people in the group?
Yeah.
All right.
So you think this is a good first step towards investigating this? Is what it'd be.
What? We're not investigating.
Oh, well, what are you doing then?
Gathering forces, putting together a small army.
No.
We're past investigation. Now we're readying for a siege.
right, so your past investigation. Please regale me with everything that you know.
We know where they are. My daughter's most likely with them. Those are the main details. If I need to find out more information, I'm going to do it once we've actually put together a semi-reasonable number of people. The only other thing that I can think of needing would be a pre-scouting of their fortress.
Oh, and where is their fortress?
In the castle. I don't remember the name. With names.
Entropis Tor. Write it down.
Yeah.
Write it down, down.
Where the fuck's my phone?
So
It
why
doesn't sound
do you
ominous at all.
think the dragon's going to be able to help?
Is there some obvious motivation?
Come again?
So we're going to the dragon. What motivation does the dragon have to help us?
Right now? Nothing.
Good start.
That's not the point here. Isn't to go to people who will just up and help. Those people are already here. The dragon can be bargained with.
Do you have anything the dragon might want?
Don't know. That's why we're going to see it.
There's a dragon in New York.
Yeah.
Any
well,
formalities we should be looking to obey before going straight to the dragon?
Don't barge in unannounced. Don't draw a weapon on them. Be polite.
I mean, should we be asking for an audience first? You know, like talking to its minions.
Let me roll lore.
Yeah, just anything to give us an edge.
Out of character. You could always ask Riley.
Ask who?
You could always ask Riley, but she's probably going to say, "You're doing what?"
Yeah. Huh. Ragnar played Sean like a bitch.
Ragnar played everybody like a bitch.
Yep.
So what's the 3 tell me?
Everyone's kid, though.
So, Brandon, what does the 3 tell me? About, formalities.
Good lore will tell you that you're probably not going to get a face-to-face with a dragon unless you know someone who can get you a face-to-face with the dragon. At best, you might be able to find someone the dragon works for. I mean, that would be normally how this would go, is you would try to talk to their people, and then they would pass word up the line, and this could all take a long time. Also, where is the dragon?
It's in Chinatown.
Chinatown.
Okay.
Chinatown's a good place.
Connor, I have a question. If I
Yeah?
told you the Haven was in Frederick, would that let you know where it is?
It'd be a start.
It would be a start. So that is exactly where you are. You're at a start. There is a dragon in Chinatown.
Somewhere.
Well, doing a simple Google search, as of 2000, the population in Chinatown was 100,000 people.
Oh yeah, easy peasy. I'm sure.
It's also not very friendly to outsiders.
Also true.
I was saying that sarcastically, the easy part, in case it wasn't obvious.
You can probably bet that that it's also probably not very friendly to outsiders that are not of a certain persuasion. Who is the one who told you there was a dragon?
Good question.
Well, we declared it as part of one of the major details of the city, so I kind of assumed it was common enough knowledge for just something that Sean would know.
Fair enough.
I mean, he knows Riley, and she probably knows, so.
Yeah, dragon would be a major
Say
player.
no. Riley doesn't per se know. Riley actually doesn't really patrol Chinatown.
Fair point.
For one simple reason. There's a dragon. So what are you guys going to do? I am putting forth to you tasks. Tasks which should be fairly simple to overcome, but it is up to you guys to decide how you're overcoming these things.
I'm not sure how much Eddie could find from his contacts. Maybe something, maybe not.
Sure. Eddie, would you like to make a roll on that?
Yes. And actually, I need to consult one of my...
Oh, fate chips. Who needs them?
Oh, yeah, I need... No, I don't, do I? Or no, I need one. Yep.
Wow.
Or I need a total of 2. Just 1 to bring me up to that level, though.
Oh, fairy powers, that's right.
Yep. Not fairy powers. I got marked by power. Someone else
Have the powers, yeah.
Mine doesn't.
He just has to put up with the bullshit for now.
Yep.
Which could lead to some really cool shit, depending on what happens. So that's cool. Marked by powers, neat.
So I require 1 chip. Oh, thank you. Click. All right. So, all right, this works when using information gathering through contacts. I can use my stunt. I know just the guy,
All right.
which is +1 to the roll and 1 time increment faster. Let's see. R4DF plus what the hell is my contacts? 3. All right. +1. So that's a 3. Actually, I think I will spend a chip on this. Saying that it's just my high concept as Summer's ghost speaking paranormal investigator. Actually, maybe.
Actually, nothing. Never mind.
Well, actually, yeah, as a ghost speaking paranormal investigator, I've met a lot of ghosts, some of them probably still somewhat sentient that I can actually talk to and get information out of who would know things about Chinatown.
All right.
So we'll throw up the chip. back on my face. To add 2 to that. So specifically, trying to find out how to get in contact with the Dragon of Chinatown.
All right.
So basically, yeah, that's going around and seeing, if my contacts know how to get in contact with the Dragon's people.
So you go start making a few calls. While he's going making his calls, anyone else want to do something?
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
there's a house phone, isn't there?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, Rayleigh's magical, so
Mm-hmm. Admittedly, if you keep it in a circle, it works fine. And Dresden's magical, and Dresden has a house phone.
Sean,
Yeah.
you should call the Katana Lady.
Yeah. All right. What's your number?
Does someone have her number? Because I'm guessing Kit doesn't have it. Eddie.
I'm sorry, the Katana girls. Yes, I would have her number.
All right.
So
Eddie, come.
I'll just sort of hand them her number, or like tell them as I'm probably on the phone with someone.
Yes, you're on the phone with several friends. It takes you about 2 friends for them to go. Okay, or you're doing your seance or whatever it is you wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know that there is a young priestess of the dragon by the name of Aki Yusa.
Interesting. Need to have like a Google Docs for this stuff.
Well, we do. It's called Obsidian Portal.
Yes.
Aki, or Miss Yusa, is a waitress at a Chinese restaurant, and they give you an address. You are told to walk in and order Stephanie. What is he told to order?
Combination number 48.
Combination number 48.
Whoops, I accidentally went to the New Orleans Obsidian. All right. Yep. Okay, order 48 at this particular place.
Mm-hmm.
This restaurant.
He will warn you, though, that ask if are you really sure you want to be messing with the dragon?
We don't want to mess with the dragon. We're just trying to get in contact.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Messing? Okay. Honestly, no. It's not my idea.
No.
Why do you say that? Is there something about this particular dragon?
Yeah,
Well, I guess all dragons in general, even.
more on that point. All right. So, Sean, you were handed a number.
Phone number?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go outside and get my phone. Yeah, get my cell phone from the motorcycle and make a call.
All right. It rings a few times. Then it just goes beep. Click. The mailbox is full. We cannot accept new messages. Your phone rings.
Pick up.
Who is this?
This is Sean Allister.
Alistair. How'd
Yeah.
you get this number?
I'm a friend of Madeline's.
There is a distinctly displeased sound on the other end of the line.
I'm not going to sugarcoat this. My daughter's been kidnapped, and I need your help. If you want to name a price, I will pay it.
Well, I believe we might have what is called a conflict of interest. You see, someone, a real redheaded bitch, tried to cut me the other night. Madeline was... I made sure she paid for the trouble.
Yeah, I know
And
you
that-
did. I visited
and-
my wife in the hospital.
Yes. She shouldn't have attacked me. I need to know a couple of things. First, that you're not the kind of boneheaded idiot who is going to try to get revenge for your wife coming at me with a sword.
swear on my power that if I do come to attack you, it will not be over the altercation that occurred between you and my wife.
Oh, that's adorable. And is basically worthless. I mean, yeah, it's an oath on your power. I get that. But it's an oath on your power to have a different excuse. That's a little weak there, Sonny. I would think someone in your lofty status would know how to make deals. After all, I did you a favor.
Okay, out of character. What favor?
You have no clue.
Alright.
Out of character, you have no clue what she's talking about. You could ask her.
Yeah, might as well. What favor?
After I beat the bitch senseless, I didn't cut off her pretty head and mail it home to you in a box. She's still breathing, isn't she? Fact, last I heard, she's up and walking around again. Brand spanking new. I guess that makes us even. I don't like being even. Particularly not with people who try to kill me. Do you see where the problem is, Alistair?
I think I'm starting to get a picture, yeah.
Alright. Is this going to be a problem, or are you going to surprise me? I mean, you hunter types are always so predictable.
I'm not going after you. Not today. You haven't harmed any innocents. Well, permanently.
Oh,
Not to my knowledge, at least.
look, I'm a pragmatic girl. I can deal. Thing is, I'm going to need assurances and fees, because I'm assuming after we rescue your daughter, I don't get to keep her.
Yeah, that would be a bit of a deal breaker.
Yeah, so I'm not seeing the upside for me. I have to go work with you and possibly your... I'm really growing tired of calling her a bitch. Ugh. What word else would work? I don't know. Insert a random insult or something. I'm trying to be nice. Let's say I do this thing with you, which will put myself in arm's reach of you and your friends and her, and I am going to trust the goodness of your little hearts to keep anyone from you from trying to slide a dagger up my ass.
I promise to leave the daggers at home.
Yeah, you're cute with the word Playboy. Very cute. And if this weren't a life or death situation, I might give you points for it.
Right. As I said, name your price. I want your help, and everybody has something that they want. Be it money, power, favors, something. I don't know. Tell me what it is. We can work from there.
Name my price. That's a tough one. I don't know what I want right now. Or, well, I know many things that I want. I just don't know what it is you're going to give me. But I know it's not just going to be one thing. It would have to be several things. Call it hazard pay for being around, well, you and her. People who've already tried to kill me once.
Actually, to be fair, you won't be going anywhere near Riley. She's staying at home for this one.
Oh. Not completely up to snuff? At least that makes me feel...
shaken after the life or death encounter.
That's a little something to add me to... that's a little stroking of my ego that'll I'll count towards your favor. Not enough to tip the scales too much, but enough to make me like you a little. So, how about this? We go, we meet, we talk somewhere safe. In person, you and I.
Alright.
You don't bring any weapons. You go where I tell you to, when I want you to.
You know, normally I would insist against being unarmed, but these are trying circumstances.
Very well. She gives you Central Times Square. Keep your phone on you. All right. Oh, and come alone.
You know, if you really want me to come alone, you would go to the place where he wanted me to meet you, set up whatever it is you want to set up, then call me and tell me to come there. If you want to be certain.
Let's just say I'm mysterious. All right. So, Sean, you going?
Yep. Well, I'm letting them know that I'm going. I'm not saying where because I don't want anybody to follow me. I'm going to leave my weapons in the house. We'll go in, I don't know, jeans, a t-shirt, and a hoodie.
All right. So you get to Times Square. Your phone rings.
I answer it.
Looks like you made it.
Yep.
Great. Here's the location.
Ah.
I need you to park that bike, and I need you to take a walk down this street. You're gonna follow my directions to the letter. At the end, we get a meeting.
All right.
See, it's much easier for me to tell if you have someone following you for backup this way than just giving you a location.
Yeah. Very good.
So she runs you around the city.
I do make sure to secure the bike very well.
Oh, I promise I won't touch your big, throbbing cock replacement toy. Don't worry.
Okay, is this Brandon speaking or the girl?
Her.
Okay.
Her.
If it's on the phone, I'm going to say, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about every other person with a tight wallet and itchy fingers.
I know, but she's taunting you. All right.
Yeah, and I will indulge her taunting.
All right. So you end up fairly exhausted. It's almost like she's trying to tire you out also with all of this to get you really down. And
I'm not sure I do end up exhausted, though. Because, let's see, is it recovery or endurance that lets you go for longer?
Recovery.
Nah. I still got godly constitution, but, yeah. All right, then.
no, it's you're tired. She has you running all over the city. Like, if she starts you in Manhattan and you end up in the Bronx. Let's just say that.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then you come back to Manhattan.
Of course.
With a little stopover in Queens. It's just a little out of the way. Don't worry about it. But, yeah, so you walk into a room. The phone goes dead. And a ring of fire lights up around the inside of this building that you are in.
I do hope this isn't supposed to be a trap.
No trap, just a precaution. Voice
Right.
from the rafters calls. She does a flip down, lands, looks up at you and goes, "Oh. Hmm. You can see she's got hungry eyes.
What kind of hungry?
You don't know."
I have stared down ghouls before.
Yeah,
I might know.
you don't know.
Okay, then. That's fucking bad for me. Not necessarily, but still.
You see her walk up to you. She kind of gently puts her hand ever so slightly on you, leans into your neck, and just inhales. Her eyes close, and you hear her go, "Oh, that's good. You are delicious. Now I see what she sees in you." Oh, you're. Yep. What do you do?
Keep a straight face and ask if we're going to continue with our bargain making.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. All right. As you're close to her, you start feeling a pull and attraction to her also.
I'm gonna roll discipline to resist if I'm supposed to.
No, it's not like that. You don't need to roll discipline to resist. It's like there is something in her that is part of you. You could try to roll lore to understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right.
I got any bonuses?
No, just give me a roll. Oh, the sight. So that'll be a 5. That'll be superb.
All right.
Yeah, you know what this is.
She has a piece of my godly power in her, doesn't she?
Oh, no. She is a disciple of chaos.
Ah, that would be why then.
In fact, you think she might feed off of it.
Feed off of chaos.
Yes.
That explains too much.
Oh. But yeah, you can tell she uses your chaos power. She's attuned to it. She's part of it. She is a practitioner. It's like you haven't felt this way since before you took up the power. Your power remembers back to being surrounded by the Discordians. This lady is not your enemy. This lady is your cheerleader. Yes, I do think we can work something out. So, what's going on with your kid?
Fuck it. Might as well give you the whole story. I'm currently somewhat deeply entwined with Summer and the Autumn Course, which, if you don't know who they are, is essentially an upstart gang of fairies who want to take over Summer's place. I decided to try and kidnap my kids to get back at Summer. Leverage.
I see. I can feel your pain. That's the only reason I'm here. Of course, if I had known how delicious you would be. You can see her using as much restraint as she can.
That's good.
You can tell she doesn't want to use restraint. Or maybe she does, just on you. Probably in a bedroom somewhere.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, no. Assume not. So. Oh, question. While all this is happening, what are the rest of you three doing? Are you trying to hunt down the dragon for the guy who's not there?
Not particularly. I wanted to discuss this with him first because we'll just say that his paranoia is showing. It's like, I don't know about this.
Kitlin.
Yep.
Unless Kitlin's crazy like a fox enough to go and just do it anyways.
Here's a question. Was Kitlin crazy like a fox enough to try and follow me?
So what did you actually do? Did you just like sort of get off the phone and say, I'll be back?
Pretty much.
I know if you said, I'm pretty sure if you had said, I'll be back, don't follow me, then Kit probably would have followed you.
Yeah.
Did you say don't follow me?
I did not say don't follow me. I just didn't say where I was going.
Okay.
Hmm.
You had
Yeah,
it's
but
probably
you
would
were
have been.
If you don't,
The undead lady. So yeah, Kit wants to follow.
Oh, fun.
Well, she's there
I'm
anyways.
going to need you to roll me driving. Or stealth modified by driving.
Yeah, they're the same. I guess I will spend a trip on that.
Right, do you only have 2 trips?
Yes.
I thought you would have had more. Anyway,
shape-shifting demigod.
Doesn't mean she can't have chips.
This
Well, clearly.
I'm gonna take with my concept, Kitsune Kin from the streets, and make that a 3.
Oh wait, I actually have their stats. 1 second, while I pull up the actual stats for this person and make the roll. Hmm. Yep. Emily, you can't get into the fire ring, but you can be outside.
Okay.
Here's what you're doing. So Caitlin. Oh, apparently this the undead chick.
Mhm.
She's coming on way stronger to Sean than she ever did to Maddie. How does that make you feel?
Quite pleased.
I like to imagine Kitlin doing the Mr. Burns tapping fingers and saying excellent.
Oh. Harvest!
Hello.
Your friend Caitlin ran off somewhere.
Bet she did.
You gonna follow?
Give it a nice neon pink paint job. Oh my god, yes. But yeah, my thought process was, well, if we're not really looking into the dragon too very hard because we know vaguely how to get in contact, then yeah, following makes the most sense.
Roll me survival, I guess.
Holy shit, I have that. Oh my god, yes. Oh yeah, I rolled a 0.
Wow.
It's survival check.
You're gonna need at least a good.
Okay, I can chip it up. It's just I'm trying to think what applies to survival.
Or you could not.
I know, but that's not fun. I mean, could I argue? Know the city like my own tail for one.
Yes. No, that's definitely. This is a check to track her through the city.
Oh, for tracking, then
Life ain't easy when you're a rat. Maybe.
I could definitely argue. I don't know how I got here, but I want to find out. But reflexes possibly. I can argue many things. Okay, I do have things I can justify them. So know the city like my own tail, or actually, yeah. Would life ain't easy when you're a rat to count?
Sure. Yeah.
Even though that's like a double-edged one. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll ship it up to a 4.
It talks about it's like I'm a rat. What? How did I follow her? Well, I was a rat.
Okay. There are the 2 chips.
I was able to keep up with her in speed and go places she didn't think I could go.
Yes.
Ah, you people are going to get me killed.
Possibly. But on the plus side, I can find out what the hell the tattoo's about.
I
Maybe.
don't think you can.
My lore is not high enough on my own, but if I ask her...
Hey, you know what?
Am I
I'm
marked
not
by chaos?
Hold on.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Edgar will just hold
Just-
down the fort.
Just say if you ask her.
Okay. That's a possibility, yes.
Also, I'm not sure you have the same marking as she does.
Similar style was, I believe, the...
She has a rose.
Yeah, mine's not a rose. It's similar style as well, I remember being told.
Yeah, it is a similar style tattoo.
What is it?
No clue.
Gonna have to ask her.
Whatever it is. He can pick whatever it is. In fact, his probably looks more animalistic.
Oh. Hmm.
No, that's...
I'll do an image search and see if I can find something.
In fact, it's probably something like a paw print.
Oh, I got just the one.
Well, I was saying I can just search while the conversation stuff's going on.
There, in the chat.
That's pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Although, my mind just went, but he's not a bear. But that look, that actually kind of, yeah, never mind.
Admittedly, it could be a rat's face.
Yeah, it's.
You know, it's not... It's sort of a bear head. It's more that it's a paw with, like, a bear head in it. But also kind of looks somewhat rat-like.
I've seen what rat claws look like. They're kind of.
I meant the head.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. I've seen like rat paws. It's kind of weird because they do look kind of. You know, it works. I'll take it. Thank you. I don't know why you knew about that picture, but it looks cool.
I just searched for bear head tribal tattoo.
Oh, I just. Ah, that's the word, tribal. Fuck.
Yeah.
I forgot what tribal
That
was.
is indeed the word.
Wow. I have good memory.
They were popular in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Often seen on the lower backs of people. Anyway,
There's cool shit on tribal.
so
Anyway.
yeah, Kitlin.
Yep.
Harvest is there.
Okay.
Are either of you in animal form? Are both of you in animal form?
Kitlin's not.
Caitlin should be.
I don't have control over my shifting.
Seriously?
Yeah. Involuntary shifting's a thing, and it's.
Wow. I'm just more surprised that you took it.
I think it gives you extra refund or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives you points back.
The extra refund, but I can say when she shifts. She can say, I really want to shift, and I'll go, maybe.
Want to shift, but you know, too bad that I'm in control.
Yep. Would he be in rat form?
Because it's so much easier to hide. So much easier.
Oh, yeah.
Humans are huge.
Well, my entire thought process with it is.
How are we ever going to find Parvis amongst the thousands of rats in this single
He's the one with the tattoo on his
block?
head.
Oh yeah, that's going to be real easy to find.
Yeah, you just gotta check
Find
every
that one
rat.
rat with that tattoo on its hand. You have any idea how many rats there are within like a 500-foot radius of where our characters are? Probably a shit ton. The rats are just there.
Probably between 10 and 200,000 minimum.
Yeah.
And if we go into the really slummy parts, infinite. Seriously. Sewers are scary in New York.
Anyway.
Anyway, I apologize. If you followed her and did go into rat form when following, then yeah, he's probably in rat form. You can move fast and you can track people. Let me just call up my character sheet because I keep forgetting. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, that would work. Oh, I need to actually... Oh, I forgot to ask something earlier because I haven't actually applied my significance yet. Do I apply it to both forms? As in, I get a point for both forms? Or...
Yeah, you would get a point for both forms.
Okay, thank you.
Remember, you don't lose. It's not like you have two separate tracks. You have one track.
Okay. Thank you, then. I will mess with that in a minute. All right. Now listening on the conversation.
All right.
Pick up Parvis so he can see.
Hooray!
You could throw Parvis up, and you could probably get in.
I had that thought, but I'm not quite there yet.
A rat flies in. Rat turns into a naked man. Naked man lands on the ground.
Doing the what was that? Was it like the Hulk or someone who fists down on the ground when you land? Or was that Thor?
That's the superhero landing pose. Period.
Yeah, like everyone does that.
Fair enough. All right.
Just
Or
had
no,
to
it's the
be correct.
Superman. No, Batman does it too.
The Flash probably does it at one point.
Superhero landing pose.
I'm not sure the Flash ever has done a superhero landing.
Just
The only
I mean-
time where he's gone flying into the air, it's because he's been, thrown into the air by somebody punching him.
Or
no,
if he runs up the side of a building.
he runs up buildings and jumps off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but super speed don't let you survive a 50-foot fall, or not
He also
50-story
has a-
fall.
He's got.
He's- Think of it, he has like
Comic book logic.
he is tougher than he seems to be. That's the weird thing.
He is tougher than he seems to be.
Anyway, I apologize. Before this turns into superhero discussion. Because that will never stop.
So anyway, so back there. So this Black Rose is basically. So I am going to need, if this is going to. So do you know who? So you know who took her? Do you know where she is?
Apparently he forgot.
Wait, who are you talking to?
You.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. Alright. So what'd you say?
I wanted to know if you knew where she was.
Where who was? Kidlin?
Daughter.
Oh. Yeah. Well. We have a lead.
Leads are good. Where is she?
If the information I got is correct, she's she's being held in a castle called Entropis Tor.
Entropis Tor. Never heard of the place. Is it like in England or something?
I should have character. Where is the castle?
It's in the Never Never.
Right.
I was about to say the Fade.
Thought so. I'm sure. Yeah. It's in the Never Never.
Never.
You know what the Never Never is, right?
How about you tell me anyway?
Yeah, excuse me. The Never Never is. It's like the. What's a good way of playing this? It's like a spirit world, sort of. Go. It's
Fairy.
made in
kidnapped her and took her to Fairyland.
Pretty much.
Suppose that's easy enough. How do you get there?
There's lots of ways. You could, in certain areas where the veil between Earth and the Never Never is thin, you can just punch through. Certain supernatural beings, if they're in an area of their alignment, can also just step through. While others can just go through whenever they feel like. Wizards, for instance, are fairly capable of just stepping back and forth between the Never Never and the Earth whenever they wish.
Interesting. I'm not certain. So, you want me to go. How dangerous is this mission?
Well, it's not safe. How dangerous it is probably depends on how many people I can get to help.
Assuming it's me and you who go in, how dangerous is this?
If it were just you and I, it'd be pretty damn dangerous. Two people walking into the Never Never to assault a fairy stronghold, that's the sort of story that ends in complete annihilation. But it's not just going to be you and me.
You have others?
Yeah. Eddie and Eddie, Kitlin, Parvis. Actually, I'm not sure you've met Parv. They'll be coming along to help.
He's the little
Plus,
rat.
they'll be getting some help from Summer. Was that?
The little rat guy who ran away.
Yeah.
So you're taking in a ditzy fox girl. Oh, a ditzy, not fox girl. A ditzy bimbo. You're looking for a ditzy bimbo, yourself, the guy with the crazy hair, and me. Oh, and a rat.
That's just a start of it. Plus,
So what you're saying is,
I've still got Summer backing me up on it as well.
okay. So what you're saying is, you've got me, you, and whoever we can pull in from soccer.
For a start, you don't think you're the last one that I'm going to, do you?
No, I just want to know where we're at right now. And it looks like you need me, and it's probably going to get me killed, which is really going to piss off my girlfriend. Oh, so gonna look at you. If you weren't so delicious, and I didn't think that your kid didn't deserve to be saved, I'd probably be telling you to go take a hike. But I have a feeling that if we go, there's going to be mayhem, and I'm going to like that. Miles, really.
Have you ever been to a war?
I've been to plenty of situations that you would probably think of as war. I have killed a lot of things.
But yeah, it is going to be chaotic.
Well then. First things first, I am going to need a oath on your power of truth for the entirety of this this uh this mission.
Hmm.
Until you and I are safely back here, truce. No matter what happens, no matter what I do, no matter what we do, we don't swing swords at each other. This is going to have to apply to all of your allies also. You think you can keep them in line?
You know what? I think I can.
Alright. And your girlfriend?
Like I said, she's not coming along. But I promise she won't attack you when, I don't know, if at any point you do end up coming within arm's length of each other. So after it's all dealt with anyways.
Speaking of her, I'm also going to need, as payment for this, one of several things. First all is a promise that you and her lay the fuck off me.
Yeah.
I have spent a living killing hunters like you. It's easy. Maybe now you have a little more experience than most. Because I'll admit, I liked her style. I thought it would be a shame if I cut that pretty little head off. So I just gave her a beating to remember me by. I hoped that in the long time it took for her to heal, she'd have time to think over it and not decide that she'd want to get back on the horse and go for round 2. But this is what I'm going to tell you. If you or her come at me again, I am not going to play nice. I'll play for keeps. I'll win. No matter what you do, I'll beat you. And even if you somehow manage to kill me, you will not like your life. Because the people that care about me won't just take your kids. They'll fucking kill them. Every single last one of them.
Alright. I swear I will not interfere with you and your business in the future, and I will convey that message to Riley. And I will try to get her to agree to leave you alone as well. Mostly on the caveat, or mostly on the already given caveat that you will be helping to retrieve our daughter, and the fact that you've beaten her before.
Fair enough. So, also going to need at least one future favor from you for this.
Come on, say that again. Your voice sort of cracked up a little bit.
I'm going to need some cut from whatever we take in spoils, be it power, money, fame, whatever else.
Share of the loot. Got it.
Share goes to me and mine. An equal share to yours. That's what I'm going to say. Or whatever you would have gotten if you weren't taking your kid instead.
We'll say an equal share to the shares that are divided after we've accumulated our assistance.
All right, no one's getting 2 shares then.
Precisely.
All right, very well. If it's one for all, I can deal with that. Oh, if I do bring someone else, they get their own separate share. It doesn't come out of my tank.
Fair enough. An extra hand is an extra hand.
Indeed. Additionally, I am going to need a future favor from you.
Future favor, eh?
Yes. Future considerations, dealings, stuff like that. I'd rather not have to kill you after working nicely with you.
Well, I imagine you would rather not kill me in general, all things considered.
Yes, you are delicious. But there have been plenty of tasty things that I've had to stick swords into.
Oh, hold on a second. Battery.
Hello?
Alright. There you go. Sorry. Wireless headphones. Low battery.
That explains everything.
Alright. So from the top then.
I'm going to need another future favor from you and your kind. Say if there's a jam or a job that I need you on, and I come to you.
No, that's not where we left off. We left off with I said that she'd rather not kill me anyways, and she said, "Sorry about me being delicious, but not the first tasty thing to come through here." And I was going to respond to that, and pretty much I was going to reveal the fact that I am the source of the chaos that she's been drawing on for magic.
Okay, so do you just say, I am the source of the chaos you've been drawing on for magic?
Not those exact words. Essentially, let's say...
Do you know who I am? Do you have
No.
any idea who you're talking to?
No.
Oh!
I was going to say, do you know why I smell so delicious?
Oh, no. Travis brought up a really good point.
It did.
God?
It did, but I'd already decided on those words before my battery started whining about being low.
You're right. But there's the thing in you that goes, it's like, bitch, do you not know who I am? I'm a motherfucking Olympian.
I'm sorry.
You fucking better be. Hand it off.
All right, you resist.
One path. One path here ends with me maybe being a literature. The other ends with pissing her off.
What could possibly go on? Come on.
I don't have any weapons, you idiots.
Pissing her off a little bit.
Doesn't mean she'll go berserk on you.
It's gonna hurt the prices, though.
Oh yes, it will. It will.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can't disagree.
He's going easy on you. The bitch, do you know who I am? Goes, and we're adding several zeros.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. Do you know why I smell so delicious?
Guessing it's not Axe body spray.
But is the yawn actually her response? 'Cause that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. No. Well, not entirely. Smell.
Oh, Sean uses Axe body spray. Love it now.
No, he doesn't use Axe body spray. It's just a quip. Yeah. What you smell is chaos. Power.
Yes, I know.
Haven't you wondered where you draw it from?
Oh, I draw it from you.
Oh, yes.
You are just. I'll admit you're a wellspring, but.
Wellspring is not quite right. Wellspring would be a war. Chaotic event gone awry. I am a veritable fountain of power, and you have been siphoning from me for quite some time.
Very well. Then I'll just take it all. She kind of looks at you very sternly and cold. You're a font of chaos, you say?
Yeah. The point I'm making is if I die, a lot of the chaos that you draw on for your magic goes with me.
True. Of course, I'd be willing to waive the future favors and maybe even possibly part of the cut for that wellspring. You go about your way, I go along mine. You get your kid back. I get that delicious, delicious thing inside you.
I think not. This thing that's not quite so much inside me makes up a large part of who I am. Keep the cut, keep a favor, and I will allow you to continue to draw power for your spells as you have before. I'll admit, in the past you've drawn as you have because I was not able to detect it. But now I know. And I can put a stopper in that hole.
Her face is falling several shades of thing. She looks at you. So, what you've just told me is do this, or I'm blackmailing you.
Oh, no. Blackmailing would imply I have information about you. I'm a bank, and you have a credit card.
And the only reason that you haven't done so in the past, already, is because you're so incompetent that you couldn't feel every time I pulled away part of your power. But
That's what I haven't come to you about in the past.
now when you need me the most, you come and offer me a threat. You are not very smart.
You know, a lot of people say that about me.
I'm sure they do.
Mhm.
Look, maybe it comes from you. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I never knew about you in the future. So maybe it's best of luck getting your kid back. And I'll go around my happy little way and continue to just take from you.
John's just giving her a look of like, you sure you want to give up that loot and those favors?
She
Because I've not asked for anything back from this deal. Everything you've asked for will be granted.
she looks
I'm
at you
just
because
revealing part of my hand. Granted, it may be a bit early.
you know this is
Still,
where this is I'm an idiot for thinking that you'd be different from all the others. Here I was thinking that maybe this one isn't a moron. Maybe this one actually cares enough and can see past things and work with people. Maybe this one isn't an arrogant little twat who can't control their own power. Maybe this one is worth something. And then you have to go and prove everything I thought you were right. And by that I meant thought you were before we had this charming little conversation. See, I'm not here for riches, and I'm not here for future favors. I'm here because you called me. I'm here because you called me and said, I know we've had our differences. I know you tried to kill my wife, but I'm still asking you for help. I'm here because you said there's a little girl's life on the line. And now you think I'm the same shallow dickbag that you are, that you can dangle favors and riches in front of my face, and I get to just sit there and say, oh, yes, Mr. Big Man. Yes, you're so in control. Oh, yes, your cock isn't tiny at all.
to be fair, I've done business with fairies all my life, and that has literally never failed before.
Do I look like a motherfucking fairy to you?
No. My point is more lack of experience on my part. Look, I'm sorry. I really need your help. It's difficult to admit that I can't do something on my own. Part of it is pride. Part of it is the mantle bearing down on my back.
You have a mantle on your back? She looks
It's
at
a
you.
metaphor. Sort of. It's... Well, you know who I am. I'm a hunter, right? And I'm also a wellspring of chaos. I am a wellspring of chaos because... How long ago was Frederick and the chaos deity?
A couple of years ago, 4 years, 5 years.
Was it 5 years ago? Because I'm a wellspring of chaos. Because 5 years ago, I took the Olympian god of chaos by surprise and killed them. Now I have to wear their mantle.
You have to wear it. You can't give it up.
I could give it up, but then it might be in the hands of somebody who would do evil with it.
Like me.
No. Like one of the worshippers of chaos who was present at that event. People who were interested in slaughtering an entire town to please their god.
Well, that's a dick move.
Oh yeah, massively. I almost died.
All right. I'll accept your apology, but I want part of it.
The mantle?
You can keep your treasure. You can keep anything you find. I want my own little piece of that power. I want something that I'll have to rely, that I can rely on myself, that you won't be able to take away from me. I don't want to be your bitch. I don't want to make you my bitch. I want to go and do my own thing.
I can respect that. Very well. You help me with this, at the end of it, I will give you a piece of my mantle. It will not be exceptionally large, but it will be quite sufficient for your needs, I assure you.
Very well. She offers out her hand. I'll agree to this. Along with all the safety precautions still in place. Because,
Agreed.
those were more just working conditions. I'm going to agree that, well, if I bring someone and I think they're going to attack you, and they do, I'll fight on your side.
Yeah.
That'll usually stop them, or at least get them attacking me.
Yeah.
Sort of hands out your hand.
I agree to your bargain and the stipulations. So it has been agreed upon, let it be done. And I shake her hand.
All right. I'm sure your friends are worried about you. Getting a call.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can tell Maddie I'm not pissed off at her anymore.
I'll let her know. I'll call you when it's time.
Oh, and by the way, tell Maddie she really needs to come by the theater.
All right. Would you like her to know why, or just that she needs to?
She just really needs to do it.
Okay, then. Is the fire still up?
No, it's gone down. She walks over to a corner anyway, pulls out a bucket of water, and dumps it on the fire anyway. In one of the places, and she's like, and she takes a step out, and she starts walking away.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
Yep.
Dylan Parvis, you saw that whole thing. Sean,
I've got a new girlfriend.
Sean, I'm going to give you a minor milestone for that because that was really good roleplay and really good depth of character, and you controlled yourself and showed yourself in a very mature way. And you actually quashed something when it came up.
Cool.
So you have a minor milestone for that. Eddie, I'm giving you a minor milestone.
Yes.
Mainly because you decided to be the respectful one and sort of hold down the fort
All right.
and not go off chasing crazy people, even after you already got them a lead.
Okay.
Kitlin and Harvest, I love both of you. While your chasing was epic, I give you my respect, but not a milestone. Because it's really you guys doing the things that you normally do.
Yeah.
But no, actually, I know what I'll give you guys. All right, here's a fate chip for being all curious,
Thank you.
and here's a fate chip for you following through on that. That's what I'm gonna give the two of you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, Sean, you walk out. What do you do?
Well,
Sean's got a girlfriend.
I'm gonna get my bike.
Girlfriend.
Where'd
Your
that
bike
noise
is
come
a
from?
good your bike is a good walk away.
Yep. Yeah, so yeah, we'll start working to my bike, and I stop when I hear somebody saying, Sean's got a girlfriend, Sean's got a girlfriend. Unless I was out of character.
No, it was totally in character.
Totally, of course it was. So I guess the real question is, who reaches you first? Sean or the... What is her
No,
name?
she's gone. She's gone.
Ah, she left? Alright, so Sean's going to walk over to where the noise came from.
Kitlin's just kind of
Who's
leaning
that?
over by the door.
Really?
What?
I mean, I know I didn't say not to follow me, but... How much you do here?
Everything?
There's a rat.
Squeak. That's all I have to say.
You didn't tell her that you're also an
Barf.
idiot. That would have been the polite thing to do.
Alright. Alright. I guess I can't really blame you for being curious. But, you tell no one about what I am.
I
It's not
understand.
information that can just be given away freely. Alright?
He's a hunter. My God.
Alright?
Okay.
I can't promise shit because I'm in rat form. All I can do is go squeak.
I think Barf does. Barf
He
probably
squeaks
does think that
affirmatively.
the significant thing that Sean's referring to is the fact that he's a hunter. Not the fact that he's a chaos god.
I think he's more impressed by the fact that you're a hunter. I don't know why.
Yeah.
He picks out weird things to be curious about.
I mean, he is a rat. Context is odd.
Oh yeah, and he had the run with a
Yeah.
rat catcher who's could technically be considered a hunter, so holy shit, that actually makes sense. Oh god. Our this is making sense, I'm scared.
I guess the Parv hunters are like Cthulhian entities that steal away his kind in the night.
Depending. I think
Terrifying.
I'm certain though he's fine with Sean. But anyway, yeah. He squeaks
He's
affirmatively.
fine with Sean.
If there's a way to squeak affirmatively, that's how he does it. I don't fucking know. He's not gonna turn to human form and go, gotcha, and turn right back. That would be just so weird.
Did you drive here?
Yes, on your bike.
Oh god. How did she? Oh, she was focused on him. Never
No, I
mind.
walked. I didn't touch your precious bike.
I know you didn't touch my precious bike because I took the bike here. I'm asking if you drove a car.
I don't own a car.
We had a forget it. Last thing I need to do is give you ideas on how to trail people. Alright. Well, I'm biking home. There's room on the bike for two if you want to ride.
Okay.
Purvis,
I put him in my pocket.
yeah, I was about to say, I'll have to do.
I may find the image. Oh god, that's actually horrifying. Never mind. Never mind. My mind went straight to the mouse of the motorcycle. I know anyone remembers
That's a
that.
good book. I love that book.
That movie is actually kind of terrifying if you look at it nowadays. The animatronics did not age well. Anyway,
Yeah. Movies are never good as the books. It's a fantastic book.
never read that one. Anyway,
What, Mouse and Motorcycle?
yeah, I only saw movies.
You all get home.
Oh, you should totally read the book. It's very,
Right.
very fun.
You all get
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Hooray!
So, housewife, Eddie,
Yes.
did you finish all the chores?
I'd say probably because I had time to. All I did was do the seance. Determined it wasn't worth it.
She had me walking around for like an hour. or
A
two.
while.
Yeah.
Enough to tire him out with his superhuman endurance or whatever. So yeah. So he did all the dishes, mopped the floors, checked the lights for bugs.
Should send him over to Maddie's house next.
That paranoia will yet come in handy. We all know it's true.
Alright.
Well, the other side, tell Maddie that the undead girl isn't mad at her and that she should go check out the theater sometime soon.
He actually probably came back home to seeing Eddie disassembling the assuming they do have a like house phone, disassembling the phone and checking it for wires.
God damn.
Yeah, all right.
Paranoid.
No, paranoia pays off in this area, in this area of business.
Yeah, it really does. As I said, it will save us yet. I know it will.
Well, to be fair, any wires that he finds that aren't actually wired through the landline probably fried a while ago.
Oh yeah.
Wireless.
Explosion of magic, etc.
Alright. So you're all back.
Yep.
What are you doing now?
So, are we gonna go talk to the dragon?
That sounds like
Yep.
fun.
But before we do that, I need to tell Riley about the deal.
I need to go steal a change of clothes.
You
And
promised
I actually need to
Yeah.
go to the bathroom in real life. So give me 1 second.
All right, say that again.
You promised what?
Promise that we would stay out of her business for now.
But she's a warlock.
You said she can't be a warlock because she's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can't be
Undead,
a lawbreaker, but
I mean, technically, at the end of this, she's not really going to be a warlock anymore.
what do you mean?
Brandon, I just told you I tell her about the deal. All of it.
I'm assuming that she interrupts you early.
This is gonna be fun.
Alright then. Well, and she said, what do you mean? I'm going to finish listing off the rest of the deal.
Wait, you're giving up your mantle?
No, I'm not giving up the mantle. I'm giving up a fraction of it.
To a warlock.
She seduced him with her feminine wiles.
Oh my god, she
What?
didn't seduce me.
Wait.
She's-
What happened? Wait, no. You get to be quiet. Point to Kitlin. You. What happened?
They were like all close and stuff. Like macking on each other.
Macking
She was
on
sniffing
each
my
other.
neck several times. Because I smell like chaos.
She was doing what to your neck? I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her.
No. Riley, remember what happened last time.
I don't care what happened last time. I'm going to motherfucking murder her.
She held back last time. Also, I literally smell like chaos, and she uses
Yes,
chaos in her
you
mouth. She's
do.
like,
You smell like you are a lot of chaos.
yeah, she's sort of like the worshippers from Frederick. Remember them? Fucking entrenched in it. Hey, yeah. It's a similar thing, where she almost sort of feeds on the power. So, yeah, bad news. I figured out where she's getting their power, where she's powering her spells from.
But
Look, we need her help for this. She's a strong fighter, and she listens to reason. We need people like that. This is going to be a very dangerous operation. If it makes you feel better, she might die in the attack.
makes me
Not
feel
gonna promise anything, but there are odds.
makes me feel a little better.
Okay. Good, kind of. I mean, it's kind of dark, but This is the kind of decisions that have to be made when these sort of stakes are on the line.
Question: how are you going to give her part of your power?
I don't know. I'll figure that out.
Dex.
I'm sure there's like a button or something.
That time, Kitlin, you get the look. Like, don't you even suggest it, you little.
What?
Don't act like you didn't hear her.
No, I didn't. Like, out of character, I did not hear what she said.
I know, but
Intermingling of essences.
out of character.
Yeah, that's not how mantles work. Or it might be, but Sean doesn't know that. And he's going to refuse to believe that it does.
Riley is just too upset. Get out of my room. You're in your bedroom, like the bedroom the two of you share.
Let's say she's talking to Kidlin and me.
You, both,
Me.
both of you.
Okay. I'll I'll use the couch. There's a
I'll go
first.
entertain the kids.
What'd you say?
I'll go entertain the kids.
She's
You know, a couple of days ago, I wasn't worried about this, but you know what? What's another odd influence on them at this point? Just don't teach them magic or anything like that. If you can.
I don't know how.
Oh,
I
and no dumpster diving. I mean it.
It's okay. You can take them car surfing then.
No!
Fine,
Good God,
fine,
it's like I'm babysitting the babysitter.
fine. Just train hopping.
Oh no,
No!
we're gonna move on to lock picking.
All right, fine, but not padlocks. You can practice on the door locks in the house if you don't break them. Because I'll admit that is a useful skill.
Teach your kids how to pick the lock on your gun safe.
Yeah, no
Push
padlocks.
your hands up.
Also, I don't have a gun safe.
Your sword case.
No, don't have a sword case either. I have the armory. And that door is very heavily locked.
Excellent.
You're not practicing on that one. I meant you could, like, practice on the door to the kids' room.
All right. So, Eddie, you did all this work for a name, and no one seems to care.
Right. Let's do that. Then I go talk to Eddie about the name. Because the dragon was the original plan. All right, Eddie, what have you got for me? I hope it's something good because I'm sleeping on the couch tonight. Oh, that's right. He went to the bathroom.
How long does it take him to pee?
Oh, sorry, I was talking. I was still muted. I was jokingly saying those bastards, and now I'm out. I'm just going to cut my hand off and be done with it. That's how it works, right? If I don't have the mark, then I'm not under their oath.
That's not how it works. If it were that easy, I know several people who have taken that route.
Anyways,
Oh, I'm just saying no.
guys, you kind of wanted me to do stuff, right? Well,
Yes.
I found out. We're looking for this waitress called Aki Yusa. She works at a restaurant in Chinatown. The way to get her attention is to order a number 48.
So dinner.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're paying, right, Eddie?
Food, you
I will
say?
take that as a yes.
I nominate.
Fuck it, I'll cover this one.
So yeah, I did the investigation. I should at least get some credit, right?
Yeah.
But Eddie has more money than you do.
How's that?
You're well off.
Well, off doesn't mean he has extra spending money, keep in mind. So a lot of that money goes towards his paranormal investigations.
He doesn't have 9 kids.
Eddie, you're paying for dinner.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Hooray, food!
Since
Keep it in mind, though, that we're
Since I'm serving
probably
you, I
not
literally
actually
cannot
taking
refuse.
food from this.
Oh, I like food.
Sure, I'll just clean your house and pay for your food.
Hey, you get to live here.
Wow.
I'm also magically bound to serve you, so I see this in no way of taking advantage of that.
Yeah, you're right. If I were taking advantage of you, I could be making you do all these things, and you wouldn't get to live here.
So you guys going to the address?
Yeah.
Yep.
Feels great to.
Come on, Eddie. I'm trying to make this work in both of our
Just
favor.
take it up with your mistress.
Doesn't it feel great to have such good friends, Eddie?
I know, right?
Sean is seriously trying to work with us. Because he needs a little bit more extra money to make sure the house is paid for. And you need to be in the good graces of Summer, otherwise you're fucked. Plus, Sean really doesn't want to just screw you out of your money at home. Which is why you are being made to pay for utilities and stuff, but you have a place to live here, and you don't have to pay rent where you used to live. There are significant benefits to this, mostly because utilities are cheaper than rent.
Not in a house with 9 children.
I don't know about that. I mean, Ben
Anyway.
like interesting everything else.
Anyway, so Eddie leads you to an address. The address does not seem to be a restaurant.
What is this place?
It has the word massage parlor outside.
This is a brothel, isn't it?
I was not told this would be this.
I know, Eddie. I know.
I mean, who knows how old that ghost is? Maybe in his day, that's what it really was.
How was he dressed?
The ghost?
Yes.
I don't know.
What was his attire?
Out of character, I don't know.
I thought you had used ghosts and you had called friends over the phone also. Because the ghosts are gonna be like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, both. So
yeah, no, the information is up to date, which is frankly all the more disturbing.
I guess they never explicitly said it was a restaurant.
Yeah, but now I'm hungry.
Hmm.
We can get Chinese after this.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I suppose it's going to make ordering as a group look rather odd.
Oh, great. I'm thinking about that too.
Wait. I got it. All right, who's going in?
Nose goes.
Nose.
No, it's
Whatever.
John.
To be fair, I was doing that before you said that because I knew.
All right, I'm going
To be
to go
fair,
into the rest of
I've
them.
already been mapped off today.
What is that?
That's for me to glamour the rest of us that are going in after Eddie.
All right.
Oh shit, this is gonna be fun. Good roll.
Damn. Very good.
So Eddie.
Yes.
All right. Walk in. There's an old lady behind the counter. Go. What you want?
I want to order number 48.
With egg
48.
rolls.
back room.
Okay, so he'll go to the back room.
We shall follow.
Yes, we're following.
Bishop Brewer.
All right. So yeah, she points you down. The offensive stereotype points you down the aisle of curtains, where there's obviously really good massages going on in every. Oh, there! It's all deep tissue.
Right.
Cries of pain. 2 people crying in ecstasy. Yeah, that's definitely a really good. You know, it's a really good massage when the masseuse is moaning. So,
Oh boy.
get back into the room. So, Eddie, there's a table. There's a robe. So, Eddie, are you gonna put on the robe?
Not really. This is not what we're here for.
Mhm.
I mean, is anyone going to stand there and watch besides the 3 people that are, glamored?
Standing there and watching.
I mean, there might be a camera in the corner.
I'll just turn that around. No, just sort of wait.
All right.
We don't want to give the wrong impression.
After a while, you see this person walk into the room. She has her phone, and she has a lit cigarette. She looks at you. She looks at the robe and looks at you. Takes a drag on the cigarette. Then she puffs out a large cloud of smoke. Kind of narrows her eyes and goes, "You're supposed to put that on. And there's only supposed to be one of you back here."
Do
She's perceptive.
I really have to put it on? I mean, that's not really what I came here for.
All right, Sean steps out of the veil and says, "She knows that's not why we came here."
No, you came here. You seek the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
This big puff. What are you going to bother him with?
I need assistance.
Oh, so he's not even the one. She kind of shakes her head. Takes another drag. Large cloud of smoke.
I'm about to assault a fortress in the Never Never, and I need men.
We need men. So you
I
come
figure if there's anybody here, I figure if there's anybody in this city who might be willing to barter some warriors, it'd be the dragon.
What are you offering?
What's he going? What's what's being asked for? But they're lots to offer. Not everybody wants the same thing.
She's like, if I don't have something to bring to him, you can just go away.
They say we stopped at a bank before we came here.
All right.
Sean needs to get some money.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll me resources. Five's good resources.
5 is superb resources.
Yeah.
Whoa, nice. You have
She
a 3
goes-
in resources? Damn, son.
She takes
Yeah.
the money. You see, she takes it. You see her count off like a couple bills, stick them in her pocket, roll it back up, and says, "This
Finder's
is a
fee.
yeah, this is a suitable. This might be suitable for his time, but you're going to have to promise much more than money for that."
We're talking about a dragon. I never thought that I wouldn't.
You want to go now?
I haven't got any other plans for the evening.
All right.
And on that note, we close game because it's 11 o'clock, and that's a good closing line.
All right. Sure enough,
It is getting a bit late.
I do have work in the morning.
Again?
Yeah.
Work tends to happen like that.
Yeah, midday is like a good closing line for like a television episode. Perfect cliffhanger of, I haven't got anything else to do tonight. And then fade to black.
All right.
Next time.
So we'll start with a conversation with the dragon next time.
And that's when the teaser starts playing.
And I'm going to end. Everyone have fun?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was fun.
All right.
I am glad that I upped my resources.
Yeah.
I am glad too.
You got them fat stacks. Now you should probably feel worse about pressuring Eddie to pay for it.
Eddie,
No,
what is your
I don't, because the fact that Eddie's paying for utilities means that I can actually afford to bribe
0.
people like this.
Wow.
So between the two of you, you guys actually have money, so that's good.
So Eddie has been really training at some dojo because he now has 4 fists.
Good God. That's a lot of fist.
After getting
You can
branded,
satisfy the undead bitch with that.
after getting branded, he decided he should have some way to defend himself.
On your fists at 3.
Now I just switched it with my alertness as part of the minor.
I'm not gonna pay attention to things, but boy, am I gonna know how to punch him.
It's okay because I do have the paranoid probably stunt to help offset that.
Hmm.
I'm still really attentive, just slightly more punchy.
Well, we are in Chinatown. Oh, wait, you could try to become...
Yeah.
Actually, never mind. Don't try to become a disciple of a dragon. That's a bad idea. Don't do that.
Yeah, definitely not a good idea.
I don't
If
know.
there is one thing that I can advise against, it is getting yourself in debt with a dragon.
See,
You give a dragon an inch, she'll take a mile.
There's
Mostly
still
because you're an
some...
asshole.
it's really kind of like how you go about it,
Yes,
or
very
not.
much so.
And you're if you act like a decent person, good things can happen. If you're Connor a couple of years ago,
Yeah, I was an asshole a couple years ago, frankly.
There's still someone walking around who has that
Oh,
old
yes.
ID card.
And there's still somebody walking around who needs a goddamn ID card.
But doesn't know his name.
I don't think he forgot his name. Just that it's hard to provide. I'm not really sure how that works.
Do you forget, or is it like you just hear white noise whenever you say the name or something?
It's like I remember
What are you
it,
talking
but I
about?
can't tell other people.
Dragons
If
have...
that is even still in effect. Frankly,
Dragons-
the dragon might have stopped.
Are scary. Let's just say that dragons are scary. In Dresden, they can do
Really?
something with you.
All right. You are becoming a god. Godly beings have more than one name.
You forgot one of your names,
More like a dragon has one of my names.
and you don't know what it is.
Granted, one of the other names is the Flying Man, so that works.
Wait,
The
that sounds familiar.
What are some of his names?
Yeah, it's in this place where there's this weird guy called Baron Samdi, and
I know
New
all
Orleans.
about that weird guy.
he's a great person, isn't he?
He really
Yeah.
is.
One of the new gods on the block in New Orleans is a flying fireball throwing demi wizard.
That
With,
you helped recruit.
The thing for fire.
Yeah, I was Cecil.
Yep. So yeah, you remember.
Oh yeah, I do remember that whole scene too. Oh yeah, I have met with David in person.
You gave
Wow, that's
me
a while ago.
what is it, whiskey with some peppers in it?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd chug that bitch like it's no tomorrow.
After you pissed off a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm certain.
The funny thing is, the dragon was going to give me a second chance. Because I got shot. I tried to do what he asked me to do, and I ended up getting hurt. And he's okay with that. Because I tried. I tried hard enough to get injured in the process. Like, I remember you talking to me about this. Like, if I just stayed and faced Therodax, I'd have been fine. He'd been upset, but he's like, nah, that happens. Get up and try again with this other task.
But his son
Like,
played you like a bitch.
yep. That scene was some of my better bit of role playing back then.
Amelia, I loved it.
With the morphine wearing off. Yeah,
And
that's a good time.
you got to come in and you stole the thunder from another character.
Yeah, that happened a couple of times in that game.
No, I mean in New Orleans. Like the
Oh.
Flying Man was not created by him. He stole the title.
That's awesome.
Usurped.
I don't even know how I stole it. I just did, apparently.
Oh, because Baron Samedi didn't like the fucker.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he just sort of gave me the title. Okay.
Yeah, I forget whose character was originally the Flying Man.
You know, it was Dusty. Dusty was the Flying Man
Yeah.
because
Bring on his friend Chris.
because him and the Viking guy got into a bitch fit on the Viking guy's moped, and they tried to, and then Dusty's like, "Fuck you!" and like, "I'm flying away," and he threw himself into the air and used wind magic to keep himself propelled. And Dusty's like, "Fuck you! I'm Jotun," and poured chaos into the area. So Dusty was slamming around into cars that killed him.
Yeah. I remember that.
I'm like, yep, that's how you make a voodoo deity.
Just a normal day in New
Makes
Orleans.
sense to me.
That's definitely a bad spirit. That was definitely a bad spirit that caused that.
Well, looks like we got a new god on the block. Better start worshiping before he kills more people. New Orleans, everybody.
Or it's
Crazy
more like you pray to the god. You pray to that god not to come in and wreck up your life.
Yeah.
Please.
Please stay
Dear
away.
God,
Please stay
stay
away.
the hell
Please stay
away from
away.
me.
Please stay away. Please stay away. Please stay away. Please stay away. All right, that's one down. Please stay away. Please stay away. Please stay away. Please stay away. Please stay away.
Much inaccurate. Whoa, I just got really dizzy.
No. Baron Samedi was pumping up the lore something fierce. The other guy was like, he tried to solidify his godhood around him, but really failed because he was just being too open about it. Like, oh my god! And everyone's like, yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Sure. Right.
Watch me do God stuff, and then they all freak out and run away. Anyway,
You know, in all of my unsubtlety, I have gotten a lot more subtle.
and I have to say this: you actually apologized to a character, an NPC that made me go, yeah. I mean, you still kind of stuck your foot in your mouth, but that happens to the best of us. In these games, you're going to stick your foot into your mouth when you're in social situations sometimes. The best part is going, oh, I am so sorry. Let me get rid of that before you actually get angry with me. Please don't hate me. But anyway, it is 11, and now I have to get to bed. So I will see you all later.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.